Christmas party, Christmas party, Christmas party.
We're live.
You did it! I was sitting there doing that for like a whole minute, and I thought that I was waiting to go live, but he just wanted to hear me say Christmas party over and over.
She's just being goofy.
Or not Christmas party if you don't celebrate Christmas. It could be winter...
Hanukkah Kwanzaa party. I don't know.
Winter, Yuletide, happy... That's a
Happy multicultural, all-inclusive holidays, everyone.
Yeah,
That's the best thing we could say.
That is the best thing. Happy winter. Oh, I guess it's not winter for everybody, is it?
Happy winter for everyone above the equator.
Happy winter for everyone above the equator. So last night I was tasked with trying to think of what to do for the Friday bean today. And we've already talked about shipping delays, and we've already talked about customer service, and we've already talked about everything that I could think to talk about for December, right? And then we're not going to be here next week or the week after because we've got Christmas next Friday, and we have New Year's the Friday after. And, you know, I started thinking about it, and I'm like, man, everybody's stressed. And we know that we can't control the post office. And if you need help with that, you can watch last week's episode. But I thought to myself, screw it. We never just do a live stream that isn't around Etsy. We never do anything just for fun. So today we're going to do something just for fun because collectively, with your help, we raised, was it 1,116?
Something like that.
You guys raised $500 something for the Wolf Conservation Center of South Salem, New York. And as promised, we matched your donations, bringing in our total at over $1,000 because I can't math right now. So in celebration of that, we're going to hang out. I'm going to make Mark play party games because I know how much you guys love our balance of me being hyper and fun and him being Squidward.
In my defense, I was up all night.
You're always up all night.
That's true.
That's true.
It's really not, though. It's like once a month.
Yeah, about once a month.
Come on.
He's up all night. So we're going to play party games. Hopefully you guys will participate. If you're here for Etsy content, you're going to have to wait until January 8th when we return. So if you don't want to hang out with us, no hard feelings this week. This one is just for fun. Yes. And then we have Mr. Bubbers. But I almost thought about canceling today, about canceling the Friday Bean, but I'm like...
We're not going to have it for 2 whole weeks.
Exactly.
Can't have 3 weeks off.
I was like, no, they need us. They need us today. You guys need us. And I know that some of you are really stressed with all the holiday stuff. So,
do you have Baileys in the U.S.? We do. I don't care for it. You ever drank Bailey from a shoe?
From a shoe?
Mm-hmm. You ever drank Baileys from a shoe?
No.
Someone's going to get that reference. Let me know if you get that reference.
What are you talking about? What is it from? It sounds familiar, but I don't know what it's from.
Somebody let this poor girl know what that's from.
I'm tired.
There's 94 of you here. Somebody's got to know. You ever drink Baileys from a shoe?
So, okay. All right. I don't know. What? I don't know.
Do you love me?
Oh, fuck. Oh, Greg.
Oh, I got her cursing.
I hate it. I didn't even complete the word, so it's not.
Greg.
It's not an official bad word because I didn't finish it. He drives me nuts with it. That and Tim and Eric, and I hate it.
Greg.
I hate it. Well, that's okay. You're allowed to humiliate me.
Can't say anything else from it because the rest of it's too inappropriate.
You're allowed to humiliate me live because we have fun party games. The first party game is we're going to let the alphas participate. Actually, I think they're participating in all the party games. We are going to do one of the draw it competition things.
Draw it.
I don't know what it's called. Pictionary? You draw a picture. They tell you to draw a picture, and you draw the picture, and then one of us, we got to try to guess what the picture's supposed to be, which is great because you're a really bad artist. And I'm
not a bad artist. I'm a bad drawing artist.
Yeah, you're good
I can do pretty much every other kind of art, from music to cinematography to photo editing. I just can't draw good.
Yeah, exactly. But for this game, you have to draw good, which you're not good at. So that's what we're going to do. But I think it would be more fair because I'm a better artist than you, unless you would prefer it be fair. Yeah. I was going to give you like a few extra seconds on the clock for these.
No, it's fine. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
It's going to look like crap, but I'll figure it out. Look at this cat being cute as hell.
Please tell us, Starla. What? Is it a film reference? No, it's something stupid.
It's from Old Greg.
It's stupid.
Just get on YouTube when we're done with this and look up Old Greg.
It's stupid. It's not inappropriate. So
yes, it is.
Well,
yes, it is.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is. It is very inappropriate.
It's not that inappropriate,
yeah, it
is it?
Yes.
I haven't seen it that many times.
It's basically British Tim and Eric.
Well, it's not that bad, is it? Like,
yeah,
okay.
It is. Don't watch around the kiddos. I mean, it's not extreme, but it's definitely not child appropriate.
Yeah, well, I knew that. I'm saying, like, there's not going to be, like...
What you doing in my waters, boy?
Dirty parts on their screen or anything.
I mean, he talks about them.
Oh, well, then it's your choice. All right, let's... Yeah, I've looked it up already. Let's do...
They love me.
Who wants to draw first? Who's going to draw first, and who's going to guess first? Who's going to be the draw? I feel like that episode of King of the Hill where Peggy is like, are you going to choose or are you going to spin? You can either choose your spin to choose that spin.
Are we drawing different things, or are we both drawing the same thing?
No, we're going to draw different things. They're going to tell one of us to draw something, and you get to pick whatever suggestion they give, and then you got to draw it, and I just have to close my eyes.
Sorry. Cat hair up my nose.
So do you want to draw first?
You can draw first.
Okay.
I have cat.
How are you going to cover your eyes? I should have thought this through better.
I can't cover my eyes. I won't wake up.
Turn.
Yes, Amber. Mighty Boosh.
Let's screen share. Screen share.
But this.
Well,
what do I do with this?
You hold him and you let him.
You know what I think? I think you listen to him and what he wants. What he does not want, but
well, I'll take him. I can draw. I can draw with him on my lap.
Immediately goof our camera settings. It sure is. See, I need to get a new friggin' webcam.
He doesn't even want... He just wants you. He doesn't want me. He's going to rub his head all over your armrest. What do you want? Isn't this fun, guys?
It is. I'm having fun. I can't see my mouse, but I'm having fun.
Sharon said turn your hat around. He looks not good with his hat turned around. He looks like...
El Ducho Libre.
He looks like a jerkosaurus with his hat turned around. Yeah, what's funny, I should share the very first picture I ever saw of him when did you guys know that we met on MySpace? We did. I met him in a parking lot, probably not safe. I was selling him a keyboard though. And there were friends. I didn't just meet him in a parking lot. He was with a friend of mine. But
I think she probably just wanted to see what was on the front of the hat.
Oh, she wanted to see what was on your... I thought you meant me, like I invited you to a parking lot to see what was on the front of your hat. I don't know.
I should probably check this brand and make sure they're not associated with people that random high-quality clothing brands have randomly become associated with.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
I wear a lot of their clothes.
Yeah, there's... Can bad people stop stealing clothing brands to use for evil? Can they just stop doing that? One of my favorite clothing brands it just happened to, and I mean they denounced it and said that it was awful, but Bad people quit targeting clothing brands.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you. All right, guys. Oh, we're little. We're tiny in our little box.
We are tiny in our little box.
So-
I need to constantly
my nose
move this
itches.
mouse. Yeah, I know. I got it covered in cat hair.
Yeah, the little tiny cat hairs. So what we will do is, here, I have to pull this over here onto view, so just ignore your own typings. You need to turn like that way.
My hat's too small.
You could turn your hoodie backwards and just wear your hood backwards. It's like,
I don't have a shirt on.
but you're gonna be able to see what I'm drawing.
Just shush. I'll close my eyes.
Okay,
Take me a little nap. Bubba's ain't gonna let me.
put the hat over your eyes. All right, guys. Do you swear that you can't see nothing?
I can't. I mean, I can see the screen over there, but I can't understand what I'm looking at from this far away.
Okay.
Come here, dude.
Go ahead and give me something hard, but not so hard that he would never be able to guess it. Cynthia, that would be very hard. Oh, do I need a timer?
Gotcha.
Should I set a timer for how long we're allowed?
Just have Google do it.
Oh, you're right. We'll do that.
Just let me know when you're ready to start.
Christina, he would guess that one so fast. Okay.
And I don't want to understate how bad of an artist I am.
I like ambers. I like ambers.
What's up, Bubbers?
Okay, Amber, I'm going to do yours because I can do that. All right, let me get my settings in iPicky down. No judgment because I'm using a mouse that is brand stinking new. So,
I thought you were going to draw and hold it up to the camera. That's even worse.
no, we're drawing it on iPicky.
And whatever I draw is going to be unrecognizable.
We should have done the tablet with the
Others.
pen. All right, set a timer for, how about 30 seconds?
30 seconds?
Okay, a minute.
Hey, Google, set a timer for a minute.
1 minute, and that's starting now.
Sorry, everybody that has one of those at home.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about it. Okay, guys.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be accurate for them when it comes through, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, this is hard.
That's why I thought we were just going to draw it on paper, but they won't be able to see it.
No, they won't.
Uppers.
Oh, guys. That's okay. Whatever I do is going to be, you know, significantly better than Mark's. This is...
But you also know the tool about a million times better than I do. You know, this would have been the perfect thing for us to just use your friggin' tablet for.
I just said that. I have a tablet with a pen and we can screen share on it. And then, I don't know, how do we, no!
Stop.
Wait. Okay.
You're out of time. You gotta stop.
I'm done. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait, let me...
Okay, I immediately know what that is.
What is it?
The tamales, dog.
But what is it?
It's a lot of them. It's a lot of tamales.
It's a lot of tamales!
It's either that or hot turds on the pavement.
No, not perfectly right. Well, they're not. Who am I kidding? They're not perfectly rectangular turds. No, that's a lot of tamales.
That's a lot of tamales.
All right. So
are we all guessing what you're drawing? No.
you guys
It's
are
in the
giving us.
chat.
You guys are giving us ideas. I mean, we could have them guess, but
Money bacon.
okay. I'm going to click cancel, and I'll get you in here, and I'll get your brush hardness down again. And my brush size was right about there. Okay. All right.
All right, you turn that way. What am I drawing, y'all?
Okay.
What am I gonna? You're gonna probably have to scoot your chair too, because I can't see the screen with your chair in the way. There you go.
Wait.
What am I drawing? We'll give him a minute to figure it out. There you go.
This shirt, Mark bought this for himself, but it was too small, so it's mine now. That happens more time than you think because clothing shrinks so bad. I can't see a thing. This is a good quality sweater. Can they see me?
Y'all are asking me to draw things. There is no way I'm going to be able to draw. What? I see what you're doing, Amber. Nice try. But, you know.
Oh, it's hot in here.
Alright. Let's... I think I'm going to go with... I like Missy's. I'm going to fail miserably doing this from memory, but I'm going to go ahead and do yours, Missy K. Hey, Google. Set a timer for a minute.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, 1 minute.
All right.
Now.
I'm having a party in here with my 2 friends.
Oh my God. Doing this with a mouse is miserable. Let's see. He got long, lanky things. I ain't going to have enough room.
What
for
are
a
you
torso.
drawing?
Exactly what you think it is.
I hope not.
And then we got the friggin' torso.
What?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Someone with a torso and a long wonky thing?
Well,
What
know
are you
what? We'll
having
make-
him draw?
We'll make that work. And we don't have a lot of time, so there's that. And freaking, she'll get it. And then he has a neck, and a big old bulbous head, which we did not have room for. And then we'll do.
Everything that you've said so far could be taken inappropriately.
Oh, there's not, okay. Well, that's all I got time for. Stop.
I was born. Is that Slender Man?
No, it is not. Chat is hidden. I didn't have enough time to do more than that.
Is that Squidward?
No.
Is that Mr. Meeseeks?
It is Mr. Meeseeks. Yes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's not the right color of blue.
I had a minute. I just picked a light blue and went with it.
Oh, I'm glad. Is that Slender Man?
Was that Slender Man?
Okay. Well, that's great. We're shattering the illusion by constantly
Shattering the grand illusion.
calm down there, Sam Elliott. You gotta scoot over.
No, I don't.
You gotta scoot. It looks like E.T. It looks beautiful.
Blue Man Group had a rough night. No, Amber, I had to describe it, but I didn't give enough details out. I wanted to freak her out. Amber told me to draw a mushroom.
A mushroom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. I would have,
Yeah, you see, I know what she was going for.
I would not have guessed a mushroom. Well, you said a torso and his thingamajig.
Exactly. I
And
wanted to freak you out.
I was like, what is he drawing? What are you making him draw?
Rick and Morty's our thing, dog. Keep in mind, we're also doing this with a mouse, not with like a pad and
Look,
pen.
Mr. Amber Marie's here.
Mr. Amber Marie.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what he said.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. All right. You want to do each go one more time, and then we'll do the next game. We'll play another game. We'll do another game.
Yeah, sure.
All right, turn around.
First of all, somebody said Yoda, and no spoilers, obviously, but somebody on my Facebook feed earlier said that the Mandalorian episode this week is rough. They didn't give out any spoilers or any details, but they said that it made him cry.
Did
it was a dude.
It already aired?
Yeah, it aired.
Don't tell us.
It posted at midnight, but apparently, yeah. It was Tony Goff. He posted. He said that it made him cry.
Oh. Okay.
And he's a metalhead, so...
Metalheads cry.
Metalheads do cry.
For
All right,
realsies.
your turn. Let me know when I start the timer.
Oh.
All right, everybody, give her some ideas.
All right. Okay. All right. Ready? All right. Let's do it. Give me an idea. All right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Starla, you're amazing. I know. Yep.
And then hide the chat before I turn.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Hide the chat.
Like, drag it down to the bottom of the screen where I can't see it.
Oh, you want me to, like, zip it down?
No, I just want you to grab the window and make it where I can't see the text once you start drawing.
Oh.
Yeah, that way when I turn, I don't immediately get the answer.
Oh.
Bubbers.
Okay, they're so good. Okay. Teresa, I think I like yours. I think that's the one I want to go with. Okay, I'm gonna zip the whole. Well,
Don't zip it down. Just drag the text where I can't see it.
okay.
Otherwise, I'll never get it back.
All right, let me get my brush size and everything set. Okay. All right, I am ready. I'm gonna speed draw this.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hey Google, set a timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, and we're starting now.
Okay. Oh, already off to a rough start.
Move this mouse here.
This is one that I've drawn before. But the thing is, oh, he's gonna be so mad.
What?
Not
I'm
you.
gonna be mad.
You're not gonna be mad. What I'm drawing looks mad. Oh, it's so bad. Thing is, I automatically
Person's literally laying his butt on the power.
I automatically am gonna win. 'Cause
Stop!
okay.
I'm not yelling stop at her, by the way. I'm
Yelling stuff.
Yeah, that's SpongeBob for sure. Sharon said SpongeBob question mark?
Oh, okay.
Did you not hide the chat like I told you to do?
No, they typed it in afterwards. They gave it away. They were guessing.
I mean, I would have guessed that. How did you draw that in a minute?
I got mad skills, yo. Can't even handle.
Right.
Can't even handle this.
Keep the politics out of it.
Sharon's not in the U.S. She doesn't.
Okay, I didn't know. I don't know where all these people are from.
She doesn't understand the terrible things that happen when you mention politics on the internet.
Yeah, I don't. I'll argue politics all day, but
Okay.
okay. What am I drawing?
I was just gonna spin around. Hanging out with my boobs was too hot.
Chantel said she's an artist. I am not, though. Give me something a little easier.
I'm gonna get on Facebook.
Let's do it. Get on Facebook.
I am. My mom tagged me in something.
I'm gonna make sure the screen can't see your phone.
Huh?
Hello.
I ain't got nothing bad on my phone. What do you think I'm over here watching? I'm replying to an alpha.
Yeah, I think Mr. Amber Marie's got it. Okay. I am gonna cheat a little bit and find a color in here though, because I don't particularly know where I'm going to find this color. Okay. Hey Google, set a timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
Alright. Let's do this.
You guys should see all the good feedback we've got in the Handmade Alpha Academy student campus. We've already got some alphas who have almost finished the whole program.
Oh, that was awful. Wonderful. That's okay. We'll figure it out. And then we go, yep.
Oop, that's not what I wanted.
I'm a friggin' artist.
See, you say that, and it leads me to believe that you're not a figure.
that was unintentional. What I just did with his hand there, y'all.
Did you just do something dirty by accident?
No, when you draw something with 3 fingers, the middle finger always tends to look very aggressive. And then we need to. Okay. Stop.
Is that a turd flipping me off?
I mean, in a way.
What is that?
What is it? That's your turn. You gotta tell me.
It looks like a turd flipping me
A
off.
minute isn't long enough for me.
I offered to give you more time.
Let me know if you need a hint.
Is it Mr. Hanky?
There you go.
Is it really?
Yes.
Who told you to draw Mr. Hanky?
Mr. Amber Marie did.
Oh, okay. Is that a turd flipping me off? Oh,
You're
wow.
right, it was. Is he flipping everyone off? It wasn't intentional. He just only had 3 fingers, so obviously one was pointing straight up.
He's got little mittens, doesn't he?
How the hell am I going to draw little mittens?
I could draw little mittens.
Yeah, I'm sure you could, artiste.
Little mittens. All right. I think that... I think that... Turd flipping me off. I think that we're good to move on to our next game. Okay. I wanted us to do the same game.
I don't know what that is.
No, I wanted us to do the same game as we just played.
You said it like the same game was the game.
Yeah.
I wanted us to play the same game.
I wanted us to play the same game, but charades. And they tell us... Charades. But they tell us what to do. But I realized that we don't have a lot of room. So
we would need to do it with like a computer monitor behind each head with different chats. That'd be kind of hard to do.
Yeah, so instead you want to do the get rid of the screen?
No, we're just going back to regular.
Yeah, I thought about doing one with a scavenger hunt where we have like they tell us to Google something like obscure, like I don't know, a man riding a donkey with a sombrero on it, and we have to try to find it within like 30 seconds, but I was afraid that we might pull up dirty pictures on Google Images if we tried to. Yeah,
that's true. I mean, we, in the military, when we had nothing better to do, we always did the Wikipedia challenge, which is where you go on Wikipedia, you click random article, and then you have to race by only clicking links in Wikipedia articles to get to the thing that is the subject.
Unis Honest did that.
Mm-hmm. We played that in the military all the time.
That sounds too hard.
It takes a while. It can take like 20 minutes.
Well, I have a different idea. So I came prepared with lots of games, thankfully. I Googled virtual games for businesses to play with their employees in Zoom.
Of course you did.
They were mostly all like sing Christmas carols together, though. And
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that either. So, but I thought of one on my own while doing that. What if we let them take screenshots and like we just do random things that look candid, and they have to try to meme us and tag us either on Instagram or post it on a thread in the Facebook group.
We could try that. I don't have a lot of energy, so I can't promise I'll be of much use for that. But
you guys know how to take a screenshot with your computer or your phone? Yeah? Good. So what we're going to...
Phones are easier. Doing it with a computer, you're only going to be able to do one at a time, unless you're on Mac.
So we'll do this either just a funny still screenshot or if you can add text to it in a way that makes it look like a meme, I think that would be better. And you can crop out the Friday Bean logo if you want, or just whatever you want to do. And you can either tag us on Instagram by using hashtag, should we just do handmade alphas for it? Because that's our main hashtag. Friday Bean might be taken by something. Let's do hashtag handmade alphas on Instagram. And we will do, you can also post it in the Handmade Alpha Facebook community. Not the student campus, though, because I need to be able to see questions there. But Handmade Alpha Facebook community, if we could try to keep it in one thread, that would be ideal, but not required. So, what do you want to do?
I have no idea. What are we doing?
How about, hold on. I was digging this look. All right, hurry up.
Hold on, woman. Hold on.
You guys can just start screenshotting at any...
Just start screenshotting.
Let us know. Oh, wait, I guess...
I don't know if this does anything.
Are we good?
Mouth.
Are you doing that butthole mouth thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Look. I'm a turtle being... I thought you pulled your hood, squeezed, pulled the...
I think that's the first time you ever said, are you doing that butthole mouth thing on... on Oh, that's awful.
Oh, no!
That was awful.
We can see it in the lag. Let's drink our coffee, like, with our pinkies out. When in doubt, pinky out. Judging them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all you get.
Yep. Okay.
Sharon, that's a good idea. However, we're both really bad at that.
Bad at what?
Quizzes.
Oh, quizzes? Oh, God, no. I don't want you guys to know how dumb I am.
No.
No way.
Yeah, sure. She said, what is the name of Henry the Fourth's, or... That's, what? Oh,
What?
of his fourth wife. Sorry, my tired
What?
brain was not making sense of that.
He can't even read the question.
Henry the Eighth's fourth wife. I don't know. Probably something like Elizabeth or something.
You have like a 1 in 4 chance of that being right.
At that point, there were like 3 different names for women.
Evelyn, Elizabeth, Victoria, and I don't know.
It's one of those, probably.
Gertrude.
Either that or it's completely way off from that.
Okay.
Francesca.
Do you guys want to see the ugliest face in the world?
No, they don't.
They do. You guys want to see the ugliest face in the world?
She's never done this on camera either.
I have it. Here, let me.
You sure you ain't got no boogers in your nose?
Hi, baby. One of you better have gotten a screenshot.
You watch us every Friday to learn things, and this is what she does. These are the things she does.
They're getting a taste of the true me. Oh. Sorry.
Some history lovers. To be honest with you, it's my least favorite subject.
Yeah, I
Don't like history.
don't like history or math or... I like to write. I'm writing a book, guys. I'm writing a book. I'm writing a fantasy book. Any more screenshot ideas?
No, I told you I have no energy for that. Breath's making my eyeball itch. Quit blowing so hard. Okay.
Gotta love that he just doesn't care. No, he don't care about nothing. I can torture him like he's like Bubbers. You know how Bubbers is kind of sassy, but you can just kind of like flop him around and do anything to him. That's kind of how he is. You can just flop him around and do anything.
Caitlin MCR said, "Me too. I can't stand history."
Yeah.
You know, most people would say, history is incredibly important because we can learn from our past, but at the same time, math can tell us just about anything, and statistics can tell us more than history can.
Gonna start a
In my opinion.
Gonna start a controversy.
In my opinion.
Heavy topics.
It's important, but I think it's the least important of the subjects.
All right. Wait. Like how? Wait, what? Like how?
I thought my mom made that face up.
Like how? Like a wolf? We say wolf.
Don't say you flop your husband around.
I do. Amber, I know what you do with your husband.
Do you?
Yeah, she told me in the Marco Polo. Remember?
Oh yeah.
With a coffee stencil. The rest of you just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Amber's husband, this is the part where he's looking at her like, what do you do with a coffee stencil? It's between us. It's between us, baby.
Y'all don't even know.
It's all right, Amber. We can have our secrets.
If you're here for serious Etsy advice, today is not the day because you will not be getting it.
Yep. You will not
We
learn.
are just goofing off.
So, new game idea. So we have to think of a sentence. And they get to be the ones who participate. We think of a Christmas sentence, and they have to try to do that sentence only in emojis.
Of course, you're going to come up with only off-the-collar things when I've stayed up all night. Like, I'm going to be able to come up with a Christmas sentence.
I'll come up with the Christmas sentence.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Well, we'll just do, like, standard ones. Like maybe you could screen share just the window, and we can try to get it to so they can see.
Fendi Witch. There's the answer right there. As a history person, you don't know where you're going unless you know where you're coming from. But also, history books are mostly wrong. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Especially here in the U.S., but we won't get into that today.
Yeah. So let's do screen share in the chat, and I will give them. So screen share it. Screen share it. Screen share it.
Oh my god!
Screen.
That was the last time I'm touching this mouse.
Screen share it.
You're gonna have to wait.
Screen share it. Just.
Because every time
Screen.
I touch this mouse, it makes our
Hey.
screen
Hey.
a million times brighter.
Hey, babe. Babe, can you screen share it?
What constitutes abuse on YouTube?
Babe. Violating their terms of service.
I don't think that constitutes
Spam
abuse.
and unlicensed commercial
I don't
material.
think there's such a thing as spam on YouTube. Most of YouTube is spam.
Like the kind in the can. You know what? I love with GDPR laws and stuff, the Can Spam Act. When I think of it, I just think of canned spam. The Canned Spam Act. Okay, guys. I want you to only using emojis, which you can locate in the left corner of your chat window, unless you're on mobile, and then I don't know. I want you to give me the sentence. We'll keep it easy. Give me Santa Claus is coming to town. Let's see if we can.
What are we doing?
They're gonna try to give us take the sentence that we give them and do it in emojis.
Oh, okay.
Like they have to try to do Santa Claus is coming to town, but only emojis. So, and then we pick the one we like the most.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's about a 30-second lag, so let's give it like... Hey, Google. Set a timer for 1 minute and 15 seconds.
1 minute and 15 seconds. And that's starting now.
Jessica's
Time to go.
Jessica's late. You missed a turd flipping me off and the ugliest face in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot of tamales. And you're just going to have to watch the whole thing. You missed the meme competition. And now Santa Claus is blowing epic vape clouds out of house. But now they're doing a emoji.
Well, what was the
Christina, that one's naughty.
what was the Vape Nash?
Vape Nash.
How did that logo go?
V.
It was like this, right?
V.
Vape Nash. We're probably throwing up some gang signs. Don't.
V. N. V. I don't know. H3H3.
I'm pretty sure it was just that. But
Let's
Etsy
see.
site down? I don't know. Put that exact sentence into Google and it'll tell you.
Yep.
First link should be down detector, and then you can see how many people have reported it as down.
All of you guys with the water drops.
Stop. You said Santa Claus is coming to town. That's what they're putting.
I've made a mistake.
They've taken it and made it Alphas After Dark.
Sharon and Cynthia, I think, are the only ones who didn't get and Emma. Okay, the rest of you get coal for Christmas.
I love it.
You're dirty, 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 dirty. All of you. Naughty alphas. Bad.
That's your fault.
Okay, we gotta think of a different one.
Bad first choice, Darla. How about
Sorry.
kiss my holly jolly butt?
Kiss my holly jolly butt? You want them to put that? There's no holly in emojis.
That's what makes it difficult.
How about or kiss my jolly butt? Is there a butt emoji? Yeah, well, yeah, I guess there's one that is used as a butt. Kiss my jolly butt. I love how they're really.
How about jingle bells? Like the song.
What if they're already doing?
We haven't started the timer yet.
Oh.
There's a timer. Did you forget about that?
Yeah. How about?
We're supposed to pick which one did the best one.
Well, I said that Sharon's was. Well, they were all bad. They were all awful. You all fail. They were all terrible. And
See, I think Christina and Chantel had the right idea.
And Christina gets extra points
And
for...
then hold up. And then Sally came around and clarified the sitch.
See, a few of you changed the skin colors of your Santa, which I give major props for, because Santa is not smiley face yellow color. So Santa could actually be any color you want him to be. When I worked in a daycare,
Which one are you talking about?
This one's a kind of a darker skin color, and then this one is
They're all Santa, though.
Yeah, but you could change your ethnicities of your Santas if you hold your emojis.
I just don't get your point.
Well, they took the time to change up their...
All you gotta do is hold your finger on it.
Yeah, but they did that.
That's dope.
Yeah. Oh, look. Christina's got the Kiss My Jolly Butt. Jingle bells.
That was too fast. Those gotta be like your most recently used on the hot bar.
And I got Santa Coming to Town when it was dark, which is appropriate. Yes, Sharon was appropriate. So, I think
But that loses points in my book.
Yeah, but you're not the only judge of this competition.
No, but this is not an impartial jury. There's only two.
How about...
And there's no one in the house else that can look at that and really understand it, so...
Let's do I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. And while you guys are doing that one... You can
make that one as dark as you want. I'm fine with it.
I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. And while we're at it, a few nights ago, our daughter Taylor is obsessed with Christmas, as most children are, but our daughter is unhealthily obsessed with Christmas. It's a little weird. She's thinks that there's elves everywhere, and she sees them at night, and they keep her awake. And
Quarantine's been rough on us all, dog.
Yeah.
It's been rough.
But anyway, we were playing, she likes to listen to Christmas songs all day, every day. And I think it was the Jackson 5 version of I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. And she she scolded me.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's okay.
No, it isn't.
What, did we lose it?
No.
Oh. Anyway, she gave me a very long talking to about what she would do if she caught me kissing Santa Claus, and how she would tell her dad, and how she would never talk to me again if she caught me kissing Santa Claus. And
yeah, see, thing is, Daddy keeps that thing on him.
Daddy.
That's my name.
You can't.
Don't wear it out.
You are Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm. I had a big old sack full of gifts.
Was that a dirty reference? What, or are you?
Only in your mind, apparently.
No, I'm sure they agree.
Santa Claus has a big sack full of gifts.
All right, let's see. What do we have? Chantel.
This is pregnant. Oh, Mommy. Okay.
Mommy. Okay. I thought it was. Look, Mommy's pregnant from Santa Claus.
That
I saw. Okay, I think that woman, you have to use it just does the female symbol kissing Santa Claus. I like the monkey. Oh my God, I'm a monkey, and I saw lady doing the YMCA kissing Santa Claus. Cynthia. Oh no, monkeys.
Mr. Amber Marie, that looks like Mommy and Daddy are kissing Santa Claus.
You know what? Whatever.
Hey, it's all inclusive, you know.
Yeah, get in on it.
That's all they wanted for Christmas.
I mean, whatever you want to do, I don't have a problem.
Call that a holly jolly trio.
You do whatever you want to do for Christmas. Whatever. Well, no, because it's not social distancing, I guess.
Santa Claus can't get COVID.
Oh.
I'm sure he can. He is human.
Baby sees Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
That's close.
That is... Monkey is giving Santa Claus the tongue.
Little French kiss.
Oh, ow, my tooth. The mummy emoji doesn't work. Aw. Santa identifies as a woman. Maybe.
Like Egyptian mummy or like the wrong way to pronounce mommy?
Yeah. Oh. Oh. The wrong way. Latte stencils involved. Okay. This was a good one.
That was a good one.
I think they're all pretty good. I don't like this particular lip that Sherry used. These lips look more like a very sexy, like oh.
To me, it just reminds me of like a mouth breather.
Like that's how I look all through winter when my nose starts getting stuffed up.
Me too. I'm the same way.
All right. I think that we're good. Do you want to do one more?
It's up to you. Do you have any more Christmas carols? Christmas sentences?
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Okay, that one's going to be probably pretty similar to this last one. But.
Yeah, but with a grandma and a reindeer and not with anything that they've used yet.
Amber said the emoji for mom comes up with two women. I don't see a problem with that.
No. Do you. Everybody should just do...
No, I think the point was they do Santa.
Is that what the point that they're trying to make? See, this is your...
See, I don't know.
You guys are the ones who are being... See,
you all won, Chelsea. You're all winners because it's Christmas.
You're all the winners. When there's no prizes, everybody gets the glory of victory because I can't send you
Shout out
anything.
to my not everybody gets a trophy crew because I ain't about that life.
Oh, no, I'm not. No. Okay.
Santa baby put a sable under the tree for me.
So I'm in full, and normally we're not on the same page with stuff like that, but when I was a kid, the most crushing thing that ever happened to me was I was in Power of the Pen, which for those who don't have it, it's like a after school writing program, and we have like state.
I'm pretty sure that is
national,
an international organization.
Yeah, and you can
the pen is mightier than the sword. That's like their whole saying.
Yeah, but I was in it, and I went to. I think I went to state, regional. I don't know, whatever the first competition, regional, right? Yeah, regional.
Sure.
I failed just immediately. My first I had to do like 5 submissions that day. We went to a college. We went into different rooms and wrote different prompts and I failed miserably. But I kept writing after that. Like it really hurt my feelings, but I kept writing and now I think I'm writing a pretty darn good book. So, I mean, I think it is, unless he's lying to me.
What's up, Sandy?
What's
you
up?
didn't miss anything.
No, we're fun.
We're just goofing off.
Yep.
You can go back and rewatch it. There's some funny moments.
Apparently, that's so we've been told. Don't hold us to that though. Let's see. Grandma car reindeer. Grandma's running into a reindeer. Grandma died.
That's a good idea. Sharon had a good idea there. Maybe we could do emoji messages and we have to guess them.
Oh, yeah,
we got about 10 minutes left. We could do that.
I like Chelsea. She went dark with it. Grandma, and then we've got a
murdered by a bull.
Grandma got.
In their defense, I don't think there's a reindeer in here.
That's a reindeer. It's even got a red nose. That is a reindeer.
Oh, I guess it does. I'm sorry. I'm looking in the direction with like a ridiculously bright spotlight straight into my eyes.
That's okay. Do you guys want to throw us a curveball? Give us one, and
do your own in there.
It has
do your own emoji messages and try to keep it like
Christmas.
It doesn't have to be Christmas,
but
that is so insanely hard.
Okay, well, but doing it with everything makes it harder.
Yeah. I guess try to do Christmas. I'm really not good with Christmas stuff, so that's going to be almost entire. I do, but I'm not good with like Christmas lore.
Christmas lore.
Yes,
is that what we're
calling? Lore would be the literal term for what we're doing.
Christmas.
All the different songs and the movies. I got Rudolph and Jim Carrey Grinch and cartoon Grinch, and that's about the extent of my Christmas knowledge.
And Home Alone, and
I did not like the Home Alone movies.
I didn't either. And those other stupid ones that your dad likes, all those.
Oh
stupid
yeah, the
Christmas movies.
super,
All those-
the super racist A Christmas Story.
Oh man, I hate.
Oh
a Christmas
man, I
Story.
love A Christmas Story.
I hate A Christmas Story. It's boring.
The people call it racist. It's not racist. It's unintentionally racist.
It's of its time. You can watch it and
Yes.
see that we were not, as a society, as
Comedy changes.
aware.
What was socially acceptable back then isn't necessarily socially acceptable now, and you have to accept it in the context for whence it was created, which is why Chappelle should not be removing Chappelle Show from Netflix, but he is. Because
he's choosing to, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a hypocrite.
Oh, well,
Anyway,
that works.
context. Okay. Let's see what people got here.
Silent Night. Allie's. Let's see. Sharon, I know, is Silent Night, and Renee is
He
Silent
knows
Night.
when you're sleeping, I think.
He knows when you're sleeping?
Yeah, sleeping.
Okay.
Check mark. Christmas. You don't get presents unless you're asleep.
Rocking around the Christmas tree? Or the,
That makes sense.
Like rocking?
Melissa Tinsley. Is that rocking around the Christmas tree?
The Christmas Story is boring and not funny at all. Yes.
Fragile.
It is so boring. I would rather
See, here's
take
the thing.
Christmas nap.
I'm a dad.
Well, that's true. Dads love A Christmas Story. But I think it's boring. Just like I think that a lot of things that you like are boring.
I think almost everything you like is boring, so it's fine.
You've got Star Wars, I've got Twilight, and I'm fully embracing my 2020
We
Twilight
have a
Renaissance
couple things
mom.
that we share. We both really like Lord of the Rings. You're digging The Mandalorian, even though she doesn't like Star Wars.
Totally different environment, different music. Star Wars music.
It's not even different music. It's just a different composer. It's the same style of music.
Yeah, but it's not all like stars and stuff. And all the stars
It
and the blinking and the
literally
boops
is.
and boops and all this music.
Star Wars
and
isn't that either.
it just makes me want to go to sleep. It's so boring.
This
I don't
woman,
like
I
it.
swear to God.
I don't like it. Mandalorian I like, but
White
it's different.
Christmas.
White Christmas? Dreaming of a White Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. He sees you when you're sleeping, right? Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
That was a good one.
Car farting at my house. What is this one?
What is that, Amber? Let's see. The 4's got to have some kind of significance. I think this might be a British thing.
It's going to be something really obvious.
It is going to be something really obvious. Thank you, Emma.
It's music. It's a song. Partridge in a Pear Tree, Chelsea. That's an easy one. Amber, I don't know. And Angela, I don't know. And I don't know what either.
Nightmare Before Christmas. For Angelus. I'm guessing.
No, I don't think so. Driving Home for Christmas. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I thought the car was farting. Mariah Carey. What?
I think that's supposed to be Nightmare Before Christmas.
I don't think so. Angela, you might have to tell us. You're a woman that doesn't know.
And
then Frosty Snowman, right? Frosty...
Cynthia,
is it Frosty Snowman? Rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 golden rings. But they're not golden, but I got it. Oh, is that what you did with the CDs? They were supposed to be...
5 golden rings.
Okay. 5 roast beef sandwiches. Do you guys remember Arby's 5 for $5 deal, and then they changed it to $5.55, and then they just did away with it because they couldn't afford to do it anymore?
All I think of when I hear the number 5 is that stupid commercial from California. 555 555 555.
There was a...
Oh, Ghost of Christmas Past for Angela.
Oh!
You're right. Remember, guys, we're stupid.
Is Driving Home for Christmas not a song in the U.S.?
Driving Home for Christmas? Maybe it is. I don't know. We don't really listen to Christmas music, so...
Not unless we're in a department store and it's playing and we're like, oh, gosh, Christmas
Most of the
music.
time we're talking she is talking so insanely loud that I don't hear the music anyway.
Yeah, because I talk loud because I have trouble hearing. Because my dad was in a metal band when I was little, and I sat really close to the stage, and my eardrums got bloated out. Hand trophy ring.
Oh.
I don't know what this one is. 5 something?
5 gold rings.
Oh, okay. What?
Santa Baby.
Yeah, Santa Baby.
Turpy Lion. Santa Baby. The one above that. Literally right there.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Okay. No idea. Star Money.
Star Money. Starla likes
She said,
money.
here's an easy one for you guys, but that's not...
Star Money. Star Money.
I told you we were going to be bad at this.
Sharon.
Renee said $5 foot long.
$5 foot long. Queen wedding. Queen bride. Royal wedding. Royal wedding? I don't know.
No idea.
Die Hard.
Gotcha. We had this discussion the other day
You're gonna make
because
him mad.
she doesn't understand.
You're gonna make him mad if you tell him.
It is a Christmas movie. I said it was a Christmas movie.
No, you're gonna make him mad if you tell him
If I tell him what?
nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't worry about it.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. We had a discussion. She's never seen it.
That's what I was.
She's never seen Die Hard.
I've never seen Die Hard. I haven't seen most.
And we're in America. That's like one of the things you're supposed to watch, and I feel like you were severely neglected.
No, it's just if my dad was watching something that looked action, guns, explosions, jump off building, Tom Cruise, Jan Michael Vincent. There can only be one Jan Michael Vincent in a quadrant. There can't be 2 Jan Michaels in a quadrant at the same time because it's Jan Michael Vincent 2.
Oh, I get it. Starbucks.
Starbucks. Oh, I feel stupid now. Cookies for Santa. Cookie. Only one cookie for all these children. Can't feed all these children with just
Amber
one
said
cookie.
stupid British emoji panel.
What? How could you not have seen Die Hard? I have not seen.
I said the same thing.
Okay, let's.
Here's the thing. She was born in 92 and I was born in 91. I've seen Die Hard many times.
Let me list all the movies that I haven't ever seen.
Oh, God. Here she goes.
I haven't seen Rocky. I haven't seen Scarface. I haven't seen Pulp Fiction. I haven't seen Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Pulp Fiction's trash.
I haven't seen A Clockwork Orange, which is everybody's obsessed with. I haven't seen The Big Lebowski. I haven't seen.
The Big Lebowski either.
I have not seen a majority of action movies. I haven't seen any Mission Impossible movies. I haven't seen The Matrix. I haven't seen most of the Star Wars movies because I fall asleep during them. You want me to go on? Because we're about to lose all of our subscribers.
We are.
I have not seen most of these movies. You know what I watched when I was a kid? Animal Planet. That's why I make money. Because I'm smart. Because I watch Smarty Pants, smart stuff. And not Tom Cruise and Jan Michael Vincent. There can only be one Jan Michael Vincent per quadrant. And yeah, because I didn't watch movies when I was a kid very much.
Amber said, sometimes movies are hyped up by others too much not to bother.
You know what our favorite thing to watch right now? You've been busy working. I mean, I was born in 1992. I don't have any excuse for not seeing Scarface or Rocky. I'm not going to watch a movie with a topic that I'm not interested in just because people say that they like it and I have to watch it. You know, I'm not interested in it.
But at the same time, things that are literally celebrated movie series around the world, it seems almost intentional that you're not watching them because there's no reason not to.
We only watch fantasy and comedy. That's it. That's literally all we watch.
Yeah, and you fall asleep during Star Wars, and that's like the ultimate fantasy.
Our favorite thing... You're speaking to my soul. I haven't seen
Mark,
most
you
of
must
those.
enlighten her. I can't do that on camera.
Our favorite...
I can, but...
We, every night, have been watching... We have been watching his Dark Materials on HBO. If I haven't read the books, I did go and see the first Golden Compass movie, which is garbage compared to the extravagance of this series. It is, they said that it was going to be like the thing that HBO really put their weight into after Game of Thrones. Not enough people are talking about it. It is
His Dark Materials? Yeah, no, it's not as hyped as it should be. But I'm kind of glad because the thing is, and there's some people talking about Game of Thrones in here. A lot of people didn't like the way Game of Thrones ended, and I did. I genuinely enjoyed the way the Game of Thrones ended, and the reason why a lot of people don't like the way that it ended is because there was so much publicity following what was happening with the show. The writer changes, the director changes, all the different changes happening. But the show had to end. They weren't getting any more seasons. The directors made sure of that. Not the directors, but the creators made sure they weren't getting any seasons. So for what they had, the time and money and budget to do, they did literally, I don't think they could have done better. The CGI was perfect on the dragons in every episode, even when they were running out of money. I think it ended the best it possibly could have. So, saying that you don't like it, I mean...
I wish that the last episode should have been drawn out through several episodes, but
yeah.
Here's the thing.
Don't give any spoilers away.
No, I'm not.
People that are still waiting to finish it.
I would love to say that I would like to go back and rewatch them all, but I probably will never want to rewatch them.
No, it would have been rewatchable if they had ended it in the way that it was. It was good for what it was, but it made it a one-hit wonder. Yeah, kind of thing.
His Dark Materials, though, season 2 is out. We're waiting. We finally got caught up.
It's getting good.
It's getting deep.
Unfortunately, apparently, it's only going to have 3 or 4 seasons. So, yeah.
But for those who are wanting something to watch over the break, I highly recommend subscribing to HBO just long enough to watch his Dark Materials.
It's on Hulu.
Is it?
It's on Hulu. Yeah. I don't know if you have to have an HBO subscription. I don't think so because we have HBO Max and that's not linked to Hulu. But yeah, it's on Hulu. I'm pretty sure you might have to have the Hulu Premium or whatever, but
yeah, it's fantastic. And then what else? Do we have anything else that we watch that give them something to watch during?
Mandalorian, obviously. Yeah, Mandalorian. If you haven't seen the first season of The Witcher, I'd say you go ahead and watch the first season of The Witcher. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I liked it. If you have a hard time following series that jump around through different times, The Witcher is the worst show ever to do that, because they'll go literally years, 10, 20, 30 years between events where they'll just jump back and forth constantly. If you can't follow that kind of stuff, you're going to have trouble. You're going to have a lot of trouble.
Well, once they know...
Why don't we switch back to the regular friggin' camera here real quick?
Oh, yeah. Well, once they know, then... Let's see.
Hold up. Hey.
Amber said, I'll send you his Dark Material books. Philip Pullman was a headmaster of a school where I grew up. That's crazy. Rick and Morty, The Witcher. We turn on Rick and Morty
That's
when
like our background noise.
yeah. If we're,
However, next season confirmed, it should be coming out soon.
like if I'm cleaning or something, I'll turn on Rick and Morty. We're watching all the King of the Hill episodes again, which we grew up with watching King of the Hill, so we're
Saying
watching.
they love The Witcher. If you love The Witcher, if you're a gamer in any capacity, you don't have to play the first 2 games to play the third. Highly recommend it. Still my number 1 game of all time. Cyberpunk has taken its lovely place at number 3 for me, but yeah, play The Witcher. Play The Witcher 3. The first 2 games actually suck, so just play the third one. It's so good. The story's good. The writing's good. Best game of all time.
We should have streamed Raft today. That would have been funny.
Yeah.
We play. Well, we haven't in a while, but we play Raft together.
We have a. You know, it's funny. Our average watch time is more than double what it normally is.
Yeah, but there's only 81 people here.
But we don't. So people talking about other shows too. We don't. We have a very like weird sense for what we like. We like fantasy. I like all kinds of fantasy. She prefers more high fantasy like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. And we like comedy. We don't like the comedy that most people like. It's got to be like insult comedy, offensive comedy, that kind of stuff, like raunchy stuff like. And people are gonna hate us for this, but The Office, I don't think it's funny.
Big Bang Theory, can't watch it.
Now people from The Office are doing their own thing. They're all very funny people.
Parks and Recs, I don't like.
Parks and Rec I can deal with, but it's kind of like a background noise thing for me. It's not something that I will just sit and watch. But the comedy isn't. It's not creative enough for me. It's good. It's just not for me.
My top favorite comedy movies. We both are mutual on Step Brothers. My favorite comedy movie of all time is Just Friends. It's a Christmas movie, so be sure to watch that this holiday season if you want to laugh.
She's gonna force me to watch it like she does every year.
Just Friends. My favorite comedy movie. It's not even a comedy. It is an old black and white movie. You guys all need to go watch it. It's called Arsenic and Old Lace.
It's funny.
It's
real funny.
Oh my god! It is one of the. It's more of a like Halloween time movie.
Arsenic and Old Lace.
You have to go watch it. It is so funny, and it's so just the comedy. It reminds me of the comedy that you get from like Airplane, but like I don't even know what year that movie came out. Arsenic and Old Lace. I think it's 30s. 30 sounds about right. Right? 30s?
I think it's later than that. I think it's in the 50s. It's old. It's a really, really old series.
Love Arsenic and Old Lace.
Or not series, but movie. We had a couple of questions. What about South Park? South Park, to me, is the perfect comedy TV show. And the reason that it is because it's got insult comedy, okay, no matter what it is and who says it, or it's never okay. So you can't have a gray middle ground. You have to either have total freedom or totalitarianism. And total freedom is about freedom of speech, and that's like the American dream, and that's what South Park does. Even to this day, the most recent season was rough,
and we cringed. It's not
the season before. It's not that we don't cringe at it, but I appreciate what they do because even today, they still push the limits of what you can have on TV. No matter how long the show's been going, they push it, and I think that is like they're the reason that in most countries that curse words are allowed on TV now. That there are no, like, after 9 p.m. time limits on curse words. You don't hear a bleep on your TV every 5 minutes anymore. They're the reason for that.
It's about equal making fun of everyone. It's not that they never single out a group. Like they don't pick a group to pick on. They pick on
everyone is free game.
Everybody.
And that's how comedy should be. No matter what color you are, no matter what gender you are, what gender designation you go by, you can call out any other gender identification, any other race, any other religion, and it should be totally okay. And that's why South Park is the greatest comedy show of all time.
But as he also always says, you when it comes to comedy, also be aware that there will be repercussions for saying things.
Yes.
And I think that they have had their fair share of hate, and I think that it's good that they have. I think that if there was no pushback, then it would not have the impact that it does. So we just don't want anybody to I don't want anybody to like take what you just said the wrong way.
Yeah, no, I don't want people to take that. You should treat everyone fairly. This is strictly in the context of comedy.
Right.
Strictly in the context of comedy. If you're standing in front of somebody, you should be nice to them. If you're having a conversation with somebody, you should be nice to them. It should be on an equal playing ground. If you're going to watch South Park, you know what you're getting yourself into. So it's one of those things where it aggravates me when people get offended when they watch South Park. It's like, just don't watch South Park. Like, it's not doing damage to society because it airs.
It's meant to make you go, oh, I can't believe that they got away with that.
Gina said Archer's one of our favorites. She doesn't like it as much as I do. I like it because it pushes that, like, douchebag guy that treats women like crap stereotype, but also the douchebag guy being a douchebag guy. So it offends both parties, and it makes me so happy. There's so much good going on in here. Amber asked me what I thought about Cyberpunk. So, I love it. I'm playing it on a high-end PC. They just took it off PlayStation Network because it's performing so bad on PS4. And here's my thoughts to anybody watching now or watching in the future. It wasn't made for PS4, and it wasn't made for Xbox One. It was made for PS5 and for the new Xbox, and it was made for next-gen PCs, so...
Fendi Witch said, that's my thing. Anybody should be able to say anything, but they should also have to do with the social repercussions of what they've said. Exactly.
Absolutely. That's the freedom of speech.
And that's what, I mean, ultimately, that's what he fought for. He was in the military fighting for things like the American freedom, but it doesn't mean that he has to agree with what people said. In fact, one of the coolest things about being in the military was that we had protesters outside the front gates all the time holding signs basically saying that, you know, he was a baby killer or whatever and that they were murdering
people. And obviously
people.
That wasn't true, but I would still fight for their right to do so as long as they don't damage me or my property.
Right. If they threw a rock through our window, that would be different.
Yeah,
but
I'd beat up a protester, but that's just because they're dumb. Oh, the ones that were out there, don't get offended. The ones that were out there are dumb.
Yeah,
they had no idea what they didn't do everything that they were protesting was literally on the website for the base, proving that they were wrong. So it's
they thought that we were like a bomb dropping drone base, but
that's it. We were a repair base and an intel base. So like
they fixed planes.
We fixed planes there. That was the extent of that. I still torment myself watching all the Walking Dead shows. Too far in to quit now. Man, we stopped in like season 6.
Yep.
I just couldn't do it anymore. It was just the same thing.
Yeah, I think we quit right after Glenn got exploded.
Spoilers. I mean, the show's been out forever. I never did give my thoughts, though. You interrupted me mid-sentence. Cyberpunk is great. It is a wonderful game. If you're thinking about playing it, don't play it in front of your kids. There is a profanity filter. However, there's the game is very suggestive, and there's still a lot of, we'll just say, adult toys and things just being advertised and laying around that you don't want your kids to see. It's rough.
Did you like Seinfeld? I did not.
Nope, I hate it.
I did like Frasier. He did not.
Late 80s, early 90s Jewish comedy just isn't my deal. I don't like it. Or what's the other one that you liked?
Frasier.
Frasier. Yeah.
I liked Frasier.
I don't like either of them. They're the exact same show to me.
Bob's Burgers, we absolutely love it because he says that I'm just like Linda, and I think that he's pretty much just like Bob. So
yeah, maybe that's why people like us. We're just Bob's Burgers, but our product.
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy was my thing back in the day.
Ren and Stimpy was like a little bit, because when it came,
saw in the log.
Ren and Stimpy, we were a little young for it when it was super popular. Oh well, I wasn't able to.
I started watching South Park when I was like 7. You can see where my problems come from.
Yeah. My mom wouldn't let me do that.
I
but
snuck it. I turned my TV on.
I didn't have the desire to watch things that my mom told me not to watch. So I was a relatively good kid. Relatively, for the most part.
Workaholics is the only comedy I watch. You know, I wasn't a big fan of that one. I like... Workaholics is kind of falls into that stoner comedy. And I can get that a lot of the times, but that one's a little aggressive into it, and I never really got super big into that.
Lots of people said Arsenic and Old Lace. Yes, Cary Grant.
Y'all like Big Mouth. Never seen it.
Big Mouth? 1944 for Arsenic and Old Lace.
Okay. Oh, yeah, and Amber said Big Bang Theory. I can't stand Big Bang Theory. It is...
Just because you use big, sciencey words does not mean that you're using them in a context that appeals to nerds.
I'm a nerd. I'm a straight up nerd.
He reads astrophysics books, and it's just not enough to entertain his brain because he knows...
They just use... It's not that the show isn't smart. It is. They use a lot of context, and they do their research. It's just they reuse the same like context over and over and over and over and over again, and that's just... I can't do that. It's like why I didn't like Friends. It's just like...
Oh, I hated Friends. Hated Friends.
Google said 1944. Lord of the Rings. Whoop whoop. Lord of the Rings is where it's at. You know.
They said that the new remaster apparently takes away a lot from the series.
It's too clear. It takes away from that natural graininess that makes you feel like you're there. We haven't seen it yet. I'm just going based off of what some of the reviews said. The Office is hysterical. I hated Parks and Recs though. Don't really care for either.
But
Parks
I also
and Recs is
worked in an office, so that's why it was funny for me. So
did I. I literally sat behind a desk for 6 years, dog. That sounds like peak goth. Simpsons was funny. Or the South Park was funny. The Simpsons too. Simpsons was funny for its time. It also kind of pushed the envelope when it first started. Now it's kind of dry.
Yeah.
Married with Children. That one's kind of like classic. They didn't do anything to really push the envelope, but they really rode the line for the time period. Standing ovation for your testimonial for South Park.
I'm sure somebody will hate
That's
us for
fine.
it.
You know, honestly, I don't care. When it comes to like being an American and being proud to be an American, even for you UK people out there, I take my freedom very seriously.
Was there a postal service delay swipe file? No. One thing I will say though, there's only 75 of you here who made it this far. And I'm sure most of you already heard this in the Handmade Alpha Facebook community. After last week's episode where I let everybody know that I had an autoresponder set up, a bunch of people just started messaging my Etsy shop to steal my autoresponder. And I almost took last week's episode of the Friday beaten down because of it. Because it's going to keep me from knowing when a real customer is messaging me. So don't message my Etsy shop. It's getting to the point where I'm thinking about like reporting shop because I don't recognize any of the names or the shops who are doing it, but I know that they're just doing it to steal my autoresponder. So if it gets too bad, I might have to just report them to Etsy. I don't want to have to do that, but if I can't like do customer service in my own shop because I'm constantly getting bombarded with just messages that say hi.
But this is a fun stream, so
yeah, no stress.
Amber said we went to watch the Book of Mormon at the West End, and about 20 people walked out in the first song. You know, we actually haven't seen that yet. If you haven't seen A Million Ways to Die in the West, though,
love that movie.
That one will be right up your alley.
Oh, so funny. So once again,
incredibly stupid, but it's hilarious.
Got terrible ratings, but it's got that same Airplane vibe.
Yeah. We've got a slightly older audience here. Who's seen Airplane?
Oh, Airplane.
Or any of his other movies. All of his movies are freaking hilarious.
You have a cat hair.
Is Airplane the only... I forget his name, but is Airplane the only movie of that dude's that you've seen? He's got quite a few movies.
No, Airplane's its own style, though. Airplane's got...
All of his movies have that style. Every single one of them have the exact same style.
Fun fact, Frasier was a spinoff from Cheers.
Yes.
I didn't watch Cheers.
I did not like Cheers. It's like Grease. Like one of your mom's favorite movies?
God, I hate Grease. I've seen Grease so many times.
Prime time trash. No, I just don't like music.
My mom likes everything that most moms like, but my mom doesn't act like most moms. She's like a metalhead. Her whole house is decorated in skulls and candelabras and spiders, and she's got, I mean, she does like the full oddities theme, which I got her into, but everything in her house is red and black. She just full gothed out. But she sits and watches The Young and the Restless and is super into mom stuff. I don't know. I'm like, man, am I gonna start doing it? It's only a matter of time.
Leslie Nielsen, that's the name. Yes, Leslie Nielsen movies. Do you guys watch reality shows? Nope.
Million Ways to Die. Taylor does. I guess that our competition shows aren't really
no, those aren't really reality TV.
I used to. You know what my favorite reality show was when I was a kid, even though it wasn't real at all? I loved Bret Michaels' first season of Rock of Love. I was so invested in Bret Michaels.
Bret Michaels is one of the ugliest people in human history, and it grosses me out that he got a TV show about dating him.
Except
you could get more attractive things out of, like, your grandpa's old leather boot.
Yeah. And he was really sleazy the whole time, and it was an excuse to sleep with a bunch of women, and ultimately he didn't even end up with the one who won. And then the one who lost ended up with her own show called Daisy of Love, where she had a bunch of rocker guys who tried to win her affection. It was just a big mess. But
it was awful the whole way through.
When I was like 15 years old, that was like my stuff, my jam.
Even though you didn't listen to the kind of music that he wrote and had no context to it.
Poison? I mean, you can only listen to Every Rose Has Its Thorn for so many times.
And you know what's funny? Of all the, like, he wanted to call himself a metal band. It was hair metal. But of all the hair metal bands, they're like way down here on the list for hair metal. He wasn't even in one of the good ones.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Oh, I don't watch reality TV shows, but I love watching the highlight reels on YouTube of fights that break out.
Imagining Mark and Starla watching reality TV is going to be we're so boring. We watch cooking shows. We watch meme compilations every night. Every single night. TikTok compilations and meme compilations every single night. We watch the Colbert Report every single night.
Love it.
We watch... What else do we watch every night?
And before anybody freaks out, we're not Democrats or Republicans.
Yeah, you don't worry about what we are.
Don't worry about what we are. Communist. No, we're not.
But
Just
I like Stephen Colbert because he puts a spin on the news that at least
he does,
isn't.
And he's positive, and he makes fun of both sides, even though he leans more towards Democrat.
Yeah, it's not as depressing as watching the news. We can get our news without being depressed. But anyway,
you can. I read articles.
That's true. I don't know what else we watch.
Imagining Mark and Starla watching reality TV is going to be my entertainment for the rest of my life. Yeah, we don't do that. That's like
I do.
Most of the people they give reality TV shows to don't deserve to have a TV show.
Oh,
and they only have TV shows because there's people that care about these people that shouldn't have TV shows to begin with.
I kind of want to...
And it drives me crazy. Like all the Real Housewives shows. And what's the family? The friggin', I don't even know their names.
Kardashians?
Yeah, the Kardashians. They are the least interesting people on the planet.
Oh my god, is that a chicken?
God, they're so stupid. Unless you're watching it specifically because you like to watch people who aren't like mentally disabled in any capacity but still have the intelligence of like a first grader. Like you're just watching someone who is just stupid to the core.
You watch something like that to feel good about yourself, really.
But the show isn't modeled that way. It's modeled to make them look great. And that's what I don't understand.
They do look great.
No. My ex watched those shows in all seriousness and idolized those people. So no, there are a lot of people out there that watch them and think that they're real.
I don't understand it. I don't understand Jersey Shore, that trend that went on for all of my high school. I just didn't get it.
There's a parody of the Real Housewives on Hulu and it killed me. I might have to check that out.
Slumber Party at the Moors.
Slumber Party at the
You guys
Moors.
were supposed to come
over.
see us.
I mean, we don't have like a guest bedroom here,
On the
so
floor.
we'll get you an air mattress.
Come over, Amber.
Come on over.
Come on over.
We've already had the COVID, and we don't go anywhere, so...
I don't think there's any flying into the U.S. Pretty sure that...
Swim! It's good exercise!
Swim, Amber, swim. Swim. Ride the corgi over.
Isn't swimming the English Canal, like... That's like a thing people aspire to do. How about you swim the whole ocean? That's a hell of a goal.
Sure.
I only watch true crime on TV. Other than that, I don't watch TV. I'm not a big fan of suspense, but I can. Those are good background noise. We had those when I was in the military. We had TVs all over the place.
I don't like
I would
things
turn
that
those
stress
on.
me out.
I don't. Nah.
I don't watch
Leslie
stressful
Nielsen,
things.
Spy Hard, freaking hilarious. Yes, pretty much everything Leslie Nielsen did was good. We had a UK I'm a Celebrity filming down the road from where I live this year. I'm sorry. Frickin' COVID. Yeah, well...
I couldn't help but think that this is how they actually are. This is how
Are you talking about us? This is 100%
Oh, no, the parody of the Real Housewives.
Oh, yeah. I really appreciate the little bit of the Osbournes that I watched.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, it wasn't bad. For reality TV, it was obviously played up quite a bit, but you got to see a side of the Osbournes that you really wouldn't have seen otherwise.
Yeah, I did watch a lot of the Osbournes.
Like him throwing a log through his neighbor's window. That was pretty cool.
And throwing a ham into their backyard. He chopped a ham.
I think most of that was played up and planned, but it was still funny.
Fun to watch.
I mean, most of the time when you watch an old rich crackhead do things, it's entertaining. There's not a lot that they can do that isn't entertaining.
And Mark is saying that with all the love in his heart because he loves Ozzy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. My best friend I grew up learning guitar with, who was just obsessed with Ozzy.
Kyle,
yeah. I hope you like the screenshot I posted in the Facebook group. I seem to be the only one so far. Eek.
Oh, well, let me pull it up real quick.
I'll start now. The whole Atlantic. Or, if you want to make it super difficult, Amber, you could run all the way to the east, swim through the Pacific, land on the west coast, and run all the way to the east coast. Be the first person to run all the way around the world, or most of the way around the world.
Let's see if we got... Oh! Okay, I got it. COVID affected Starla and Mark much worse than they realized. The alphas weren't sure if they should tell them. I love it.
Amber said,
I want more memes.
I'll have a suitcase full of British goodies for Taylor, ready to empty and bring back U.S. snacks.
We've talked about this. Can
you even bring our snacks back on a plane with you? Isn't like a lot of the stuff we eat here illegal there? Like just straight up illegal. Maybe it just can't be sold there. Like a lot of the artificial colorings and artificial sweeteners that we use, a lot of the preservatives we use, they're illegal to sell things with those over there.
We've literally, he and I have sat and talked about what we would do if we were able to get Amber here for like a week, and all the places that we would take her and her husband, and all the things that we would make her eat here. All the things that we would make her eat biscuits and gravy. And jambalaya, because she didn't know that was a real word or a real food.
Jambalaya? You don't know about That's not even an American food.
They went on a... Jambalaya, right? You went on a cruise, and there were people from...
I mean, jambalaya, it's influenced by American food, I guess.
They were talking about jambalaya, and she thought that they were just making up nonsense words, because she'd never heard of jambalaya.
Okay.
I think. But yeah, Amber,
you might as well just bring a couple pairs of clothes that are like one size up, because we're going to get you fat.
Oh, absolutely.
This is Ohio of all places, too. This is like king place to get fat.
What about scary movies? I don't watch them. I don't like scary movies at all. Not even a little bit.
Said, what the hell is jambalaya?
Jambalaya.
It's
a jumble of things, pretty much. I mean,
it's kind of like gumbo.
Gumbo.
You ever had gumbo?
She ain't gonna know what gumbo is.
It's kind of like gumbo, but with rice. What the hell is gumbo?
But no, I don't like any scary movies at all. I don't like feeling... I have really bad anxiety, and the lasting effects of watching a scary movie that gets my heart racing, it lasts for longer than what you should feel. You shouldn't feel anxious, days after watching something, and that's how it affects me. I'm okay with scary movies with monsters, because I know that that's not real. What I don't like is things that could happen in real life or things that are based on things that have happened. I can't do torture. I can't do slashers. I can't do anything like that. So
I just don't like them. Like, I liked scary movies when I was a kid, but, like, every time I try to watch a scary movie, it's something I've already seen before. Like, there's nothing original. Oh, spooky jump out demon, or... oh, spooky thing in the woods makes noise and pulls people out real quick. Oh no, it's boring now. Like the last time we sat and watched a scary movie, I was legit just sitting bored the whole time.
Oh, it's tree thing in the forest.
I will watch a horror movie if it comes out with something new. It's been a while.
Amber's never had tamales.
Isn't that Cajun? Yeah, it's Cajun food, but Cajun food is kind of a jumbled mix of a bunch of different cultures. I don't really call that American.
She needs tamales. Tamales are one of those.
Even though it is.
Tamales, you probably won't enjoy.
Tamales aren't American either.
No. Tamales.
Not even remotely.
Tamales you probably won't enjoy. I don't see... someone who didn't like... because I don't really care for tamales. Someone who grew up eating tamales, I think, would like them, but it's kind of a strug food. And there's lots of strug foods that I love. I love drop biscuits. That's a good strug food.
I thought you hated drop biscuits.
Drop biscuits depends on how they're made. My grandma, who just passed away in August, used to make flour water pancakes because she was so poor as a kid, but she still continued making them as an adult for some reason. All kinds of strug food that I think is pretty good.
Mr. Amber, they're making up words. Gumbo?
Gumbo?
Gumbo is a real thing.
Louisiana food.
Swamp
people food. That's exactly.
It is swamp people food. Chantel said it's French. Kinda, sorta. It depends. No, she's talking about the food itself.
Oh.
Kinda, because you have the influence from Jamaica and from the Caribbean, and you have African and all these different things mixed together, and that's kind of
what is struggle food.
Struggle food,
and then
ramen noodles, dog.
Yeah,
ramen
but
noodles.
Strug food is like that food that you ate because Mark and I do we talk about this? I grew up in ghetto. Like bad ghetto, and it's still bad. My family lives there now. It's
worse. It's in like the top 5 worst places to live in the U.S.
Shootings every week. That's not
every day.
Oh, every day. Yeah.
Multiple times a day.
Yeah.
And it's 20 minutes from here.
Yep. And I drive there frequently.
Which is really stupid. She drives there in our good car. Please tell her to quit doing that. She doesn't listen to me until the one day she gets mugged, and then she'll stop.
Bad town. But when I grew up, my dad was a truck driver, didn't bring in a lot of money, but it mostly went to music stuff. My mom was a nurse, did the best that she could. For a long time, we lived with my great-grandma, and then but my mom wanted her own place, and the reason that her and my dad divorced was because my dad wouldn't, hold a job. But, so my mom and my dad divorced. My mom got with my stepdad, and we moved into a half-double. He was in college, ended up becoming an engineer. We bought a beautiful house in a historic area of the city, but every year it got worse and worse and worse. They kept taking these big historic houses and turning them into multi-family apartments, and it just got worse and worse and worse, and the area just got more and more run down. And then my mom and stepdad divorced. And my mom was paying for this expensive house on her income alone when she was used to having my stepdad there. So we had the nice house, but we did not have money for food. And we lived on dollar banquet TV dinners, those dollar 3-minute microwave pizzas, the little Totino's like style pizzas, and Dollar Tree like snacks. We would go to the Dollar Tree and I would get like the knockoff bags of chips and then knock off like those 3 liters of pop at Dollar Tree. And then for a while we just didn't have any food. We just had, I think when you and I got together, we really only had condiments in the fridge, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were po.
Yeah, and then he and I moved into a house together that had no heat, bad electric. If you had one light on in one room, you had to turn off another light in another room or else they would all be dim. There was black mold, and it was unfinished. So, like, the floor was...
Enough with the sad bummer crap.
No,
dog.
I'm getting good. The floor was unfinished. It was bad. He got black mold poisoning, almost died.
Yeah, it was rough.
We moved back in with his parents once it got too cold because there was ice coming out. Like, our bathtub was full of ice because it was so cold. And then he joined the military. Oh.
It ain't dead yet.
So, yeah, that's the story of Mark and Starla. And then when he was in the military, we were really bad off, too. Because military doesn't make a lot of money, and I slept on an air mattress while I was pregnant. But then we saved money and started doing better. So now
Findy said, I mean, everything from America is a mix of a bunch of things, I guess. Yeah. You know, we talk about that frequently about, like, how when you look at, we'll call them, like, indigenous foods to each individual country, you look at things like specifically Mexican food or different African foods or things like that. And you can tell what foods were created out of necessity.
Oh, yeah.
And what foods were created without necessity. And I think American food is pretty much anything. I won't say American food. We'll say like Western food is the only food that was created or was the first kind of food created specifically out of a want and not out of a need. Because when you say, oh, I'm going to go have Mexican food, I'm going to go have Latin food, most of the foods you're eating are foods that were created out of a necessity. That's why they're heavily seasoned, but there's not a lot of variety to it. You look at American food, it's like 15 different cultures worth of stuff. But what's cool about swamp food and what makes that special out of all the American foods is it's a collaboration of different cultures that was created out of a necessity during a time of strife. And that's what makes like
chitlins and stuff.
Floridian food so good. Things like gumbo and all these just different random stir fries. You got the French influence with the cooking styles, and you've got the Jamaican and African just harsh, heavy seasonings and flavor and the butter and Enough about food. You're gonna make me hungry, and I just ate. Did he say swamp food? Swamp people food.
Yeah, swamp people food.
Swamp people food. That's what we people in the north call the
Louisiana.
people in the south.
Louisiana. New Orleans.
Narlands,
guys. Narlands.
We're in the U.S. We can make fun of each other here because they probably make fun of us too.
I like hearing people with British accents trying to do our accent. I like
my favorite is people that don't speak English trying to say squirrel.
Germans trying to say squirrel is the funniest. Squirrel. It's
hilarious.
Squirrel. Google or look up on YouTube after this. Watch Germans trying to say squirrel. It's just, and I mean, I know a bit of German. I took a year of German, so I know about what you would learn in a year of German. It's the QU is not a natural sound that you're going to It's the
same with us trying to speak any other language. Most people don't. It's tongue articulation. But anyway, that's from Martini. I live in South Florida, so I guess I'm swamp. Yeah, I guess. And they said, we do.
Swamp.
Yeah, we all... See, that's the funny thing about, like, America. We all make fun of each other, depending on what state we're from. It's pretty rough. Like, we can make fun of, like, swamp people because we can't understand people from the south. The further south you go, the harder it is to understand them.
Oh, yeah.
But the funny thing is, it's not vice versa. They can understand us just fine. So, it's like, you know. But then you go, like, out west. It doesn't have to be exclusive. Out west, California, people are born with beanies hanging off the back of their head. That's just...
Oh, yeah.
That's just how it is.
We were
Beanies
there.
hanging off the back of the head, big old oversized T-shirts.
We were there for 6
The
years.
umbilical
and
cord is a gold necklace. Just how it is out there.
we were there for quite a while. If you have alligators, you are swamp people. That's kind of how I scale
There
that.
are alligators in other places in the world.
Yeah, but if you have alligators, you're swamp people because they're swamp. Swamp people, swamp. British. Because, yeah, anyone who pronounces an with the ul sound is going to have trouble saying squirrel because it'll be squillel.
I'm from D.C., so technically I'm a swamp person too. I think it just depends on where we're at. Because, I mean, there are some places in Florida that are basically just California. All in good fun. Can't stand it when people get offended over the small stuff. Yeah, we live in the same country. Like, if we go to war, we're all fighting the same damn war. It's not like people in Florida get to fight a different war from the people in California. We get to make fun of each other just like the different cliques in high school made fun of each other. It's no different.
And, you know, military branches did it too.
Yes! That wasn't always in good humor, though, because there was that one fight me and a couple dudes almost started with the Marines in tech school.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty rough.
Well, they called
Sometimes it's not all in good humor.
They called you chair force, and you told them to color with their crayons. And
No, we told them good luck with their GEDs.
Oh, well, that's not nice, but they weren't nice to you either. So
No, it was you know, it goes both ways. Who thinks that English and American should be two separate languages?
English and American.
Yep. I think the
Consent.
Queen's English and American should be two different things, just the same as Spanish in Spain is a completely different thing from Spanish in Mexico, or any other Spanish-speaking country for that matter. Different dialects. The Middle East has it. The Middle East isn't just one language.
Can you pronounce the longest place name in Wales, UK? Depends on what it is.
Depends on what it is. I'll try.
Probably not. You've only got a second, though. Real town, I promise. Okay, give it to us, Samantha.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. The one time I traveled to the U.S., I thought
It should be classified as a different language. We call things, just the fact that biscuits alone are different things between the two countries. Something as simple as a biscuit should be an automatic identifier that we're not speaking the same language.
Biscuit.
We're speaking a language with the same origins.
What about Australian?
Australian.
What?
I mean, we'll just call that Jail Island English.
I mean,
They have their own dialect.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all have your own dialect. Y'all have your own language. Like, thick Australian accents, I can't understand. I'm glad that Anthony doesn't have a super thick accent. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have a hard time. I have a hard time with Australian, and I have a hard time. I forget the term for it, but y'all British people have.
Y'all British people.
No, you do. You have a southern, we'll say, like accent to it. And I know it exists because I had to talk to someone in the military on the phone that had an accent so thick.
Like the dirty Brit?
Yeah.
Like the thick dirty Brit?
He wasn't even speaking English anymore. There were no, like, pronunciated letters. All I could hear were R's, N's, and M's.
Well, that would be like someone from Jersey or someone from Boston trying to understand them. I can't
It
understand
was way
people
worse.
from Boston.
I can. It was way worse. It was like the equivalent of our Bayou people. Like the swamp people, like that literally, it's like that, but British.
Yeah, I can't understand swamp people half the time.
Where's the town?
That's the town. What's the town?
Real town, I promise.
She didn't give it to us. What's the town?
He didn't give it to us.
She, Samantha.
I said you.
Oh, me. No, I don't know.
Cockney. Yes. Cockney accents. London or the Queen's accent. Cockney, that's not the super thick one.
Is it? I thought it was.
Maybe it
Sounded
is.
right.
Samantha, where are you? Post the damn name of the city. But all branches can gang up on the coasties.
The Coast Guard.
Oh, Coast Guard? Coast Guard has the toughest basic training, and the Marines hate to hear that. Their PT test is significantly harder than the Marines' PT test is. Mainly the cultural differences are huge, but that was different long times ago and things have changed. Exactly. You're so screwed if you live there and have to write it down all the time.
That's the town. What's the town?
I don't understand what's happening. There's a term for it, like Guy Ritchie movies. Okay, we're getting joked on about something.
Are we being memed?
Can you pronounce whatever?
I told you the string of gibberish. What string? Where is it? Pakyakan.
What? Where do you see that?
Pakyaka in
Yep.
Pakyaka. Our favorite is the meme that goes around where what is it? British people saying water bottle.
What a ball.
The meme is just WOH AH ba ta what a bottle. What a bottle. It's just so exaggerated, but right when I saw it, I knew exactly what it was. Oh man.
Okay, keep in mind, I have been up for like 25 hours. I'm tired, y'all. That's the name. Good afternoon. I think it's in here and we're just being stupid.
Did we miss it?
The longest place name in Wales.
Wales' longest name. Google it. Okay.
Wales town long name.
Okay.
I think that's probably the name.
Water. Yes, Melanie got it. WOTAH. Landfair plug.
You gonna actually put any effort into it?
Nope.
I'm assuming it's Landfirple is the first part, and then oh man, that second half. You know I'm usually really good at these things.
He is.
So Gwinglegogger.
Wingle.
Or Gwinglegoger.
Goger.
Ick. Windrob.
I don't think so. But the T is silent.
There is no T.
Someone said look up the train station in Wales. Why do they always have the R's at the end of words that end in A's, like Olivar instead of Olivia? What?
You talking about Willis?
What?
You're talking about Willis.
All right.
Okay, I think that's gonna be it. I think my ex Brit calls me Delir.
What?
Yeah.
YouTube is
hiding that's the thing.
Name. Oh.
People in the UK give us crap for like our English, but the thing is, like, we pronounce all the letters.
I think that's what because we pronounce all the letters. It's
the English dictionary has the phonetic pronunciation. I think that's the correct word. Phonetic pronunciation of the words, and that is British. So that's an argument for another day.
Yeah, Mr. Amber, like Amber and Amba. Yeah, Amber makes fun of me because apparently I say her name like Amber, and they say her name like Amba.
Drink some coffee, go for another hour. We already drank our coffee. I'm out.
I have like
we don't use it. We do French press, so
I
Don't hold that over your keyboard.
It's not going to come out. I'm not tipping it. I got like that coffee sludge in the bottom of my cup.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Gross. YouTube.
Which one of you has had a shot in the toilet?
Oh, wait. What was that? The woman, was she...
Scottish, I think.
I think she was Scottish, who was screaming at her two little girls for leaving a Duke in the toilet. It's another funny YouTube video.
YouTube hid the name.
Yeah. They've been saying that. All right.
I have been awake for 25 hours. I'm not catching. Don't touch me. She's gross.
So
Herbs.
Say herbs. There's never...
The H is silent.
Herbs. Herbs.
Because it would be incorrect to spell it ERBS.
Herbs.
The H is silent.
Herb. It's a herb. A herb. Herb.
Herb is a name. Herb is a spice.
But if I'm talking about herbology,
So?
I put the H in it. If I'm talking about
Yeah, so?
herbivore, I don't say herbivore. I say herbivore.
I say herbivore.
Do you? I say herbivore.
I say herbivore. The H is supposed to be silent.
Not in the UK.
You need a dictionary.
You need a dictionary. We're gonna send Amber and Mr. Amber and Maria. Very English. I want to get them the version.
You pronounce the H in herbs, but you don't pronounce the R in your wife's name.
I want to get. I want to get them.
How does that make sense?
The most recent English dictionary where they have added the word ain't and bootylicious.
Okay, here's a thing.
Vehicle and aluminum. You say aluminium, don't you? Aluminium.
Here's a word for you.
Yank.
Yank.
Yank. We say ain't. We say ain't.
What's another one?
Yank.
No,
Yank
I just put yank.
Yank going to the store today.
What's another one of those words? There's one that I made up that had like 4 apostrophes in it. What was it?
I don't know. Oh man, there went my southern. I say y'all a lot.
Yank.
Yank.
I love this conversation so much. See, this is why we're the world's okayest coaches and not the world's best coaches.
Just the world's okayest. Never claim to be the best.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. Y'all are... See, now I'm doing it. There's only 1 apostrophe in that. You need words with more than 1.
Y'all.
And then there's...
If you're real southern when you...
You haven't.
You haven't. I say that. You haven't.
You haven't.
You haven't washed the dishes yet. You haven't gone to the store yet. I say, is it bedclothes?
Y'all've. There you go.
Y'all've.
You all should have.
Y'all've. I say bedclothes instead of sheets. Isn't that the one that gets you upset?
Yeah.
Bedclothes. Bedclothes. That's what
We
they
say
are.
they are, just not as exaggerated. No, the term is pronunciated.
Pronunciated. Amber. Amber. Amber.
An exaggerated R would have a on the end of it. Ruh. It would be amber. That would be an exaggerated R. You're just not pronouncing the R.
Amber. Amber.
I'm not being a jerk. I love you guys.
Amber. Yank. Y'all not.
Ain't.
Yank. I say...
You ain't. Ain't is a word.
You know you're real southern when you say wash.
Wash.
I'm going to wash the dishes.
Washcloth.
Washcloth. Got any washcloth?
Cloth with a PH.
Any
Washcloth.
Washcloth? You got a washcloth?
It when it do.
It went... It went it do.
That's what I always say. It is what it do.
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 And I think for this week, that is, in fact, what it do.
That is.
We love you guys, and we will see you after the new year.
January 8th.
I can't pronounce
Can you
that word on
believe that?
YouTube because YouTube might take it down, Christina.
That's true.
Sounds a little too close to another thing.
Yep. January 8th, guys. For Handmade Alpha Academy students, be aware that despite the fact that I know that a lot of you are new, next week, Mark and I will be on less, though we will be on every day to pop in. We probably just won't be sitting on our computers all day because our kiddo is going to be home from Christmas break, and I encourage you guys to spend some time off as well. I know that when you're new to HAA, it's like you want to get in there and work every single day, but Christmas week, especially if you've got kids, spend some time with your family. If you're stuck at home and you're social distancing and you're, kind of sad because we're all a little sad this time of year with all the craziness, go ahead and work if that's what's going to make you happy. But if that's, if you need to bake cookies and things like that, make sure that you're doing that too. Enjoy yourself and try to take a little bit of the stress off, because it has been a stressful year and it's all coming to this really, fun conclusion that we get to enjoy. So I hope that you guys can spend some time with your family, and if not, maybe do some virtual little Christmas parties. Feel free to Google Christmas games like I did for this.
But have a Merry Christmas, have a Happy Hanukkah, Jolly Kwanzaa, Merry Solstice,
Happy Yule.
Happy Yule.
Yule.
Sorry if we didn't include your religion or lack of. We can't know everything.
Happy, what did Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster celebrate?
I don't know. I don't think cold is good for pasta.
Oh, the Christmas spaghetti. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. The Parmesans, having a Parmesan.
Having wishing
Festivus, there's another one.
A Parmesan Christmas.
Parmesan Christmas.
Happy Parmesan. Happy Parmesan, everybody. We love you. Don't forget to post your memes if you made them. So far, I've only seen one, but I want to see more. More memes. Give me more memes. Merry Meatballs.
Happy Fettuccine.
Happy Fettuccine. Merry Meatballs.
Did you just say Fanny Monsters?
No, the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Church of the...
Fanny means a different thing here than it does over the big lake.
Pastafarians. We can't leave out the Pastafarians when including our religions. I'm serious. Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Look it up. You can get it legally put on your driver's license. Yes, you can.
Nope.
In some states.
Yeah, that person lost.
You can put in a colander. He's got his colander on his head.
It's not legally recognized, and they can turn you down.
Well, I'm going to ask next time I go, because I want
I did ask because I wanted it put on my dog tags, and they refused.
Aww. We love you guys. Have an amazing weekend. Enjoy your holiday. Be safe. Wear your masks. Don't get your family sick. And
make sure to smile behind your mask.
And smile, yes. It really does help with your brain's overall happiness. I think we forget to smile a lot when you got a mask on because no one can see it.
I'm always smiling.
Tamales
and cookies.
Tamales and cookies. We love you guys. Have a great holiday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.